Hey guys, Kayla Strand here with the INDY Foundation. We are back in my hometown of Foley, actually going back to the old Foley Intermediate School that I once was a part of. Today is extra special because we are going to see our May Warrior, which is Natalie Newman. She's a 5th grade teacher here at FIS, and she also happens to be a classmate of my husband, Kyle Strand. So I'm super excited to go meet Natalie and share her story with the rest of you. I had a pretty non-traditional, if there can be, journey here. I just happened to actually feel a mass protruding outside of my breast, which was really kind of not typical of what you would find. I'm only 34 years old, so it's not like I would go in for a scheduled mammogram. You know, I'm about 6 years away from having that part of my normal yearly physical. I'm also extremely stubborn. If you talk to people, they're going to tell you that, yep, Natalie never goes to the doctor. She'll milk out an illness as long as she can to avoid. I don't take medications, you know, just take them, they always tell me. And for some reason, it was just kind of one of those, oh, this shouldn't be something I sit around for. And for some reason, I actually went to the doctor. And when I met with my doctor, I don't even have a regular doctor. I go see my kid's doctor. So that's how far it goes with my doctor. And she said, you know, it doesn't really seem like anything, but for precautions, we'll send you over. We'll have a mammogram, we'll have the ultrasound. Another just not typical thing is when they had the mammogram and the ultrasound, everything came back great. So even the mammogram tech pulled me aside and showed me my mammogram and said, here's what one looks like, here's what yours looks like. So I had the ultrasound. I could see the mass, they could see the mass, but I left feeling just great about it. You know, they kept saying my age was great. You know, it didn't show any signs of that, but just to be sure, we're going to take it out. Went and did the whole procedure, had it taken out, and I was told that from 7 to 10 days I would get a call back with my pathology. And when I pick it up and it's my surgeon, her first words are, I never thought I'd be giving you this call. And then I just go, oh, okay, I know what that means. So when she kind of lays that bomb on you, your heart just sinks. I'm at home with my 3 kids. My husband is still on the way home from work, and the last thing I want to do is give him that call while he's driving. So I just kind of just wait and sit and give my husband the news when he gets home. But when you first get that news, it's your mind just races. And no matter how good the news is, how bad the news is with that kind of information, I think everybody's mind just races. You just go to all the what ifs, and you go to worst case scenarios. So when I'm sitting there with my 3 small children, of course that's where my head just goes. The journey then continued from there, and since they had found it, they wanted to see me right away for another surgery to take out lymph nodes to see if it had traveled, and it had reached my lymph nodes. Thankfully, they did catch it early, so that's great news for me, you know, knowing my prognosis and knowing that there's light at the end of my tunnel is so uplifting, you know, just to know that positive, that you know, what I'm going through right now, it's short-lived in comparison to what others are going through. So I teach 5th grade here at Foley Intermediate School, and I have a wonderful group of kids. How do you tell 28, 10 and 11-year-olds that their teacher has cancer? Like, it's kind of a big thing to drop on 10 and 11-year-olds. It's a big thing to drop on adults. I had a hard time telling my coworkers, you know, how do I even tell adults that, oh, this is the news I got? And so I just kind of frankly gave them the news, you know. some of their response was just that jaw-dropping, what do we say to Miss Newman? What's the right thing to say? How do we make her feel better? You know, I had a sweet boy, just was curious, you know, is this life-threatening? You know, his concern went there right away, and just reassuring him that my prognosis is great, you know, that I'm going to be just fine. But just the outpour and the things that kids do, I have had very few moments where I really lose it. I try to keep it together, but kids and their generosity, their kindness, what they're bringing to me, they're the smallest things, the commenting my earrings when I'm trying to just look, you know, semi-normal, you know, just those things, you know, commenting my hair, which isn't real, my scarves, they just go above and beyond, and it's things that aren't parent prompted. You know, the things that they're doing, their parents aren't telling them at home, go home and make something for Miss Newman, go home and do something for Miss Newman, go home and color this adorable card, go make her a sign. These aren't things that are prompted by parents. These are things that they're just taking onto themselves and just making me a puddle almost on a daily basis. So the outpour of staff and the students has just been so amazing. And you know, there was a day last week where I just kind of lost it as one kid after another just comes outpouring and bringing me things and blankets and prayer shawls. And I had a student make me my own personalized Miss Newman's prayer book. So she had gone through all of these things like prayer for when I'm tired, and had hand wrote these poems, and it was so amazing. And I don't know what, I get to the point where I don't know how to even accept them, because if I spend too much time, I'm gonna lose it. I'll be a puddle, and it becomes one of those moments where I'm just in awe of what kids and families are doing. When it was brought to me, I felt almost like I don't deserve this. You know, when I've seen some of the other stories, and you know, I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed that my journey, I truly believe, is going to be short. You know, my journey with cancer, you know, we're going to get over this, and my journey is going to be short. And when I see stories like Audrey's story, who just fought for so long, I just don't feel like I can compare to them. Not that I want to compare to them, but just the idea that someone considered me to be a warrior and to represent Kyle's name is amazing. To know that his fight and his battle, and to be put in the same, you know, the same category as him and some of the others is just amazing. With Kyle, you know, he was one of my moments. I had the opportunity to receive an INDY necklace from an absolute stranger. And there were, like I said, a couple of moments, only a few moments, that I've really lost it. And I had to have an echo done on my heart right before chemo, and all of a sudden the lady says, "Can you just wait here?" And my heart just goes, oh gosh, now they found something there. And she comes back bearing the box. And I open it, and I said, she had said her something about her sister-in-law. And I open it, and I'm bawling, and I said, I know exactly where this is from. And I couldn't even, I just said thank you, and I had to walk out. And I then called my husband, had to pull over on the side of the road, and I said, you are never gonna believe this. You have no idea what just happened. And I'm calling him at work while he's also a teacher. So I'm calling him in the middle of his class, and I said, I'm so sorry to do this to you right now, but I can't hold it together. So just to know that, and then I got the message from you. I heard your study hall buddy was with you today, and I said, yes, he was. He came to visit me today. And to know that he might have been saying some smart comment to me at the time, something funny, but at that moment, it's where kind of all those pieces were just coming together, and I didn't know what to do at that moment. It was just too much at that point, and I think I had kept it together so much and tried to keep everything strong and together, and at that moment when that woman presented me with that necklace, I just didn't know what to do. I said, it's such a small world, and just fate is just coming, and it was what I needed at that moment. So it was pretty amazing, and it's one of those moments where sometimes when you don't believe that things happen for a reason, things like that, like, wow, that just happened.